is Cammie Passey. I work as the National Director of Lower School Curriculum for Great Hearts Academies. Great Hearts Academies is a national K-12 classical liberal arts charter school network. I've been with the network since 2012. I've been in my current position as the National Director of Lower School Curriculum since July 2022. Within Great Hearts, we use the primary mathematics edition of Singapore Mathematics. As I had noted earlier, Singapore Math, the methodology and the pedagogy matched our mission and vision as a classical liberal arts elementary curricular programming. And the Singapore methodology was brought over to the US through primary mathematics. So that's the series that we chose. And then when we heard about the updates to the primary mathematics series, which has come out as the primary mathematics 2022 version, it made sense to continue with that particular iteration of a series that we have built our curricular programming on for over 10 years. The big transformations that I have seen, particularly when we adopted the Primary Math 2022 iteration of the program, has been teachers' pedagogical practices. Their engagement of students by putting the what we call the weight of learning on students, and creating conditions for students to engage with authentic problem solving, for students to engage in mathematical communication and discussion, and these practices that help them to develop their mathematical reasoning skills. Some changes that a few teachers have articulated to me is that they have seen a difference in the quality of mathematical conversations in their classrooms. They've seen, as they've implemented those pedagogical practices of really putting the weight of the learning on students, they've seen higher engagement with the mathematics and even more excitement. If there's anybody who's considering a change in the mathematics program, or if you're opening a new school looking for a mathematics program, I would highly recommend the primary mathematics series, and that's for several reasons. One, it is based upon the Singapore methodology and Singapore pedagogy, and content is proven time and time again over decades of research and practice to be an incredibly supportive way to develop not just students who are good computers, who are good mathematic computers, but students who can reason mathematically. And so it has a demonstrated history of success. The methodology itself brings the mathematics alive for students by grounding them in concrete experiences and then helping them translate that into more abstract representations of the mathematics through pictures and then eventually through the algorithm. So I think it's a really great program and produces the kind of mathematical reasoners that we're looking for in our students.